Credit card debt is one of the worst types of debt because it can quickly spiral out of control if you're not careful. Once your balance reaches $10,000, you'll be paying an average of $100 per month in interest alone. If you don't pay off your card in full each month, that interest will just keep adding up. And the longer you wait to pay down your balance, the more interest you'll pay over time. Many Americans are drowning in credit card debt, with many owing billions of dollars to creditors. It is an alarming number, as roughly 60% of Americans have credit card debt, and as debt reaches $5,000 or more, it becomes difficult to pay off due to the high interest rates that grow the principal balance. We understand that you can use credit cards the right way, but if you have a $5,000 or more credit card debt, then you're in for a disaster. These are the 5 steps you can take on how to handle a $5,000 credit card debt before it turns you financially upside down. Number 1. Stop spending money on your credit card. If you're stuck with a credit card debt, get these cards off the table and either destroy them, put them away, or stop looking at them and just start spending with cash or with a debit card. If you use cash, you won't even be able to charge more on your credit card balance because now you have to cut up your credit card. You can tell yourself as much as you want that you can handle your credit card without actually having the money in your account. The only way to protect yourself from spending money on your credit card by accident is to take the card out of your wallet and put it away. The more you distance yourself from temptation, the easier it will be to get out of debt. But before you cancel your credit card accounts, try to pay with what money you have and figure out how much more money you need to pay off all your expenses before you stop spending altogether. You can also try using a debit card so that when you swipe the card, it will be deducted directly from your bank account rather than them adding up to your existing balance. Most of us know someone who has accumulated credit card debt because of spending too much on it, and we've all heard stories about how bad these debts can be for people. Number 2. Organize your credit card debts and prioritize which to pay first. If you have more than one credit card, it's necessary to know which one you should be paying off first because different credit cards may have different interest rates, amounts, or rewards program. Start by getting organized and write down what balance and what interest rate each card has. You should pay off the card that is costing you the most in interest first before moving on to the one with the lower interest rate. If you have 2 credit card balances, one with the 0% APR and the other one with the 20% APR, you should pay off the 20% APR credit card first and then the 0% APR credit card afterward. Depending on your credit card score and the number of debts you have, you might want to transfer the balances to a 0% APR card. What this lets you do is receive 6 to 12 months of 0% APR period, which will then give you enough time to repay your debt without having to pay any interest. But you should know that once this 12-month period is over, you will be charged with a much higher APR. So if you're an aggressive person, you could use this time as an opportunity to aggressively pay down your debt. However, if you don't pay it off quickly, then you will pay for it later. Number 3. Prioritize what's important to you. You will always find a way to buy or achieve whatever it is that you want to do. If you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If it's not that important to you, for sure you're not going to find a way. You're going to want to go out to eat at a 5-star restaurant every single week. You're going to want to go to Disney World. And you're going to want to get your partner something nice, so you got to prioritize what's important for you. You're going to have to make sacrifices and not buy some of the things that you want. That way, you have more money to pay down your credit card debt because this is holding you back from achieving so many things that you want to do financially. That also means you have to start prioritizing where you're going to put your money. Once you make the decisions to become wealthy, it will be like flipping a switch and you will suddenly want to do things to become wealthier. That way, you will have fewer expenses and be able to invest your money into more lucrative areas, thereby making you wealthier. We previously discussed the kind of earnings that might be made when you obtain a 20% return of your investments. When you have a credit card balance, you are actually sending that 20% return to your credit card company. You should not be concerned about investing your money, paying off your mortgage, or taking up a vacation since you have a credit card debt. The only thing on your mind right now is how quickly you can pay off your credit card debt. People would think you're strange if you decline vacations and night out. Now, we know that this is the most enjoyable and exciting thing to do, but you have to prioritize what's essential to you in your life. If you want to be financially independent and affluent, you must pay off your credit card debt first. This is a psychological issue. That means you'll have to prioritize where you'll spend your additional cash and your extra attention. Number 4. Have a frugal lifestyle. So you've organized your credit cards and want to pay it off. But how do you pay it off more quickly? The quickest approach to paying off your credit card debt is to have extra money each month to put toward it. And right now, the quickest or simplest approach to earn extra bucks is to reduce your spending. Because you now have the money coming in, you simply want to spend less on your costs so that you may pay off your credit card debt with the money you have left over. Downsizing is one approach to begin living more compactly. If you have a large home or apartment, consider downsizing for a few years. You'll be able to save money on your rent or mortgage this way. Also, when it comes to entertainment like Netflix, it's not the money that's killing you. It's the time you're squandering watching TV that you might be earning more money or doing something more productive. You may then utilize your resources to pay down your credit card debt more quickly. So you may want to start getting rid of these subscriptions completely so that you spend less money and have more money flowing in. You may then use this money to pay off your credit card debt and other debts. Number 5. Earn more money. Lastly, what you need to do in order to pay down your debt is just to earn more money. The way that you go about earning more money is up to you. If you are a worker via your job, you may be able to work more and advance in rank. However, if this is not a feasible option for you, consider creating a side business to generate a different revenue stream or find ways to incorporate more freelance work into your professional life. Remember to keep priorities in mind. What are you going to do with all the extra money? You're not going to spend it, right? With any additional income, you need to prioritize using the extra money to pay down your debt. So when you make that $4,000 bonus, don't spend $2,000 of it to go on a vacation. Spend that money in order to pay down your credit card debt quicker. Once your credit card is done, now you're free and now you can move on to the more fun and exciting things like investing your money. Once you pay down your credit card debt is when you should really start focusing on investing your money in stocks, real estate, or cryptocurrency. We know it's hard to believe, but once you get out of debt, all of a sudden things will seem so much better. You'll have more energy, more time, and more freedom. You'll be able to start living a life that's truly fulfilling for you. If you like this video, we invite you to give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more tips on financial success. Thanks for watching.